What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Luna Classic. Well, we finally did it. It's been approved. TFL have said yes to the 1.2% burn tax. What does it mean? Well, we're going to talk a little bit about it in this video. But first and foremost, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are invested in Luna Classic and you want to find out everything that's going on. Just do me a favor. Click that subscribe button. Also, leave a thumbs up on this video. It does push us up in the algorithm. It lets everybody know about Luna Classic. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on and, like I said, that big news about the 1.2% burn tax. So you can see we have seen a good response, 188% increase in volume, $114 million worth of volume going through in the last 24 hours. That market cap, $633 million. Now we have seen the market just pull back a little bit. Luna Classic not being affected as much as we're seeing with some of the other projects. Now the market does feel like it's trying to move in the upward trend. So we could really see this over the next couple of days where we start to see some movement. And I think with Luna Classic and the news that's coming around this 1.2% burn tax, we could definitely see some moves. So we did get this, featuring the burn tax via utilization of the existing stability tax code. So you can see it kind of goes here, the custom changes, authorized, burn tax, go. So this tells us they have put it in. We also have the ante and the keeper, the treasury keeper. So we know that this validator staking of 20% cannot be broken to make sure that no one can crash the chain who has been validating. So we can say that this has been agreed. It's been ready to rock and roll. And these are members of TFL. So pretty big news. And again, it shows me the link between TFL and Terra Rebels. Now, some people say that could be a bit dangerous in the sense that could they take it back? I think we've gone past that point now. For me, this firmly sits with Terra Rebels rather than TFL. So I think that's pretty big news. People have been asking for this, and we are that one step closer to getting mass adoption of 1.2% burn tax in things like Binance and KuCoin, all those other big exchanges. You never even know, Coinbase might list this again. So I'm super excited. If we take a look at what's going on in the chat, we saw a pretty big sell-off. We did see a lot of money moving out of the ecosystem, but then we can see a good ride back up. This, 301 is such a strong hold right now for Terra Luna Classic. We are just below that on the 9-6 range, but we are in the upward trend. You can see money flow is definitely coming back in. RSI feels like it's trending in the absolute right direction. So we definitely see people are coming back into it. We definitely see people are certainly waiting for this burn tax. I do think when we see that implementation of it, and all it would take is Binance, another really big exchange, to say we are implementing the 1.2% burn tax, and I think Luna Classic will go insane, and I think a lot of people do it, and I think the supply could really start to come down. It's going to take some time. We all know that. Anyone who's involved or invested in this project knows that, but it's going to come. I think we see more utility, we see more desire, community absolutely behind this. When we take a look at volume, 283 billion now. A lot of that will have been these big sells that we saw, but that volume is going up. Remember, the burn tax will be on buys and sells, 1.2. So you think about volume, it's definitely going to start to do it. And then if we didn't need to get any more, we did get this. EK826, one of the developers, says block heights were already set in the PR request. The schedule remains the same, potentially accelerates burn to early September if we can get station changes merged as well. So we know that initially, tentatively, 19th of September was what the date was put at our doorsteps. Hopefully we could see this a little bit sooner. We might even be able to just push it into that early part of September, which would be pretty exciting. And then we got pull requests look to be growing. We still need 66% of the pull requests for the validators, but I don't see why we wouldn't get 100% compliance. So pretty big news. Everyone, it seems to be going in the right direction. This thing, for me, Luna Classic is building momentum again. The people that got in, they've made their money and moved on. We are seeing more utility. We are seeing people becoming more and more bullish on this. Now, we do know we're seeing some pretty big burns. The Lunatics token, again, remember, not affiliated with Luna Classic, but over 700 million. And we can see in the terms there, we had a 50 million token burn, 200,000. We've had $1 million from Happy Catty Crypto. So shout out to that guy. Absolutely doing insane work for the Luna Classic community, 100%. Burning his Luna V-Shape NFT. So we're definitely seeing it move. Again, if we take a look at total supply, which I always think is worthwhile, just to context where we are, we have seen a slight increase in the deflationary nature of the token. Again, we are all waiting for that burn tax. But news of the day, it's been agreed. TFL have said yes. It's ready to roll, and early September might be the day we are all waiting for. So if you're into if you're in Luna Classic, you made it all the way to the end of this video, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, because I appreciate every single one of you that clicks that button. Give us a like, Turn the notification bell on so you know when we upload our Terra Luna Classic videos or when we go live 9 p.m. GMT every night to talk all things crypto and Luna Classic. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I appreciate the support. Catch you in the next one.